We opened October 1st, and then I was out in the kiosk for 28 days, and then I moved into the storefront, which we're now in right now. I moved in there on November 1st. So I've been here for a little over 30 days, and it's been going very, very well. I started collecting like vintage clothes when I was around 11 years old, and then when I was 15 years old, decided to do a brand. And that's when I created Flashback. I got the name just because it rolled off the tongue really well. And then I took two and two together with vintage and Flashback, and the name went perfect with each other. So when I was 15 years old, when I was a sophomore in high school, I printed off 200 t-shirts and sold them within a matter of 2 days. And after those 2 days, I went into my Commons that next Monday, and I saw over 80 people wearing it in the Commons, to where I said, if I can do this with t-shirts, I know I can do this with long sleeves, I know I can do it with hoodies, I know I can do it with jackets, accessories, and more. That right there, I knew the sky was the limit with Flashback. With any accessory, any parka jacket, I'm getting onto denim in 2020, maybe late 2019. The vintage stuff is going to be mostly one out of a kind. You're not going to go into schools and see your buddy wearing the same thing. It's one of those things where it gets put in that closet and it sits in there for about 20 to 30 years, and then when somebody passes away, they don't want to wear it anymore, give it to Goodwill, and then that's where I come across it, or one of my teammates come across it. You're going to be finding late 80s, early 90s, late 90s, and early 2000s. All clothes are coming from that era, and anybody who grew up in the time era will get a lot of flashbacks looking at the gear, hence the name Flashback. So when I was growing up, I suffered with ADHD, ADD, and dyslexia. So for any kid who is struggling with that right now, it is very important to always remind yourself you are a human, just like that next person who's making fun of you, or whatever the case may be. I did it, and anybody who is struggling with a similar problem like I have, you can do it too. It's just a matter of putting your head to it and actually focusing on what you really want.